This is how you actually surrender and give control to God. First step is accepting God's will for you. When God has a plan for every single person, and the plan he has for you may be different than the plan he has for somebody else. You gotta look at God's call for your life, because you may be obsessing over a goal that is not aligned with God's purpose in your life. Before Jesus went to die on the cross for our sins, he said, "Not my will, but yours be done." That means he did not want to die and suffer that torture, but he said, "God, if you want me to, I'll do it." It's the same thing with you. In order to get to that successful life and have that fulfillment, that joy, that peace, that love eventually, you're going to have to surrender all your trust and give God control of it. Because God can take you there, but he can't take you there if you're trying to walk your way there by yourself. Walking in a dark alley with no light, you have no way to see. God is the light. God is the way that you can see, but you have to trust him. You have to surrender. You have to let go. You have to put your trust in God and believe he can provide all these things to you. The next thing is to avoid comparison. I was growing up, I was a late bloomer. I was a lot smarter than everyone. I was skinnier. So low-key, I envied my brother because he was bigger and stronger than me. He didn't have to work out that much, but he could gain muscle way faster than me. And I was training. I was doing a lot of push-ups every day. I still wasn't getting no size. But later on, when I hit puberty, eventually all the training I did caught up with me and I started getting stronger. I know I'm comparing it to fitness, but it could be the same way in your life. I've been through it too myself, constantly comparing myself and my blessings to someone else. Well, they have this, they got this car, they just got this job. You compare yourself. But the problem is when you compare yourself to somebody else, you're not really grateful for all the blessings that God got you right now. And even if you don't see the blessing God got you right now, later down the road, you will. The next thing is you got to embrace God's encouragement. When you are surrendering your worries and you're giving it to God, you need to know that you're not in this alone. You will overcome this trial. You will overcome this stress, no matter how hard it really feels on you. It may feel like heavy weights are weighing on your shoulders constantly all the time. Like before Gideon was about to fight the Midianites, he started off with this huge army. It had 10,000 soldiers, and God was like, "No, you don't need that many people. Cut it down." He had less. Then he had less. Then it went down to Gideon only had 300 soldiers. 300. And Gideon was like, "Yo, I don't know if this is enough people. How do I know I'm going to be able to win the war?" God told him that Gideon was going to win that war with those 300 people. You don't need the hugest support system. You don't need everyone in your corner. If you have God in your corner, that's more than enough for you to succeed. Appreciate y'all watching. I pray this video has touched you, and I'll see you next video.